July 1943. The world held its breath. More than 6,000 tanks were about to clash at Kursk. Hitler believed this would be the decisive punch to restore Germany's dominance. But the result? Instead of victory, Germany gained only a massive graveyard of steel. Operation Citadel began. The Germans planned a pincer strike from north and south to cut off Soviet forces. Hitler staked what remained of his prestige after Stalingrad. Stalin and Zhukov chose a different path: deep defense, traps, and patience, bleeding Germany dry before counterattacking. One side trusted advanced technology. The other dug hundreds of kilometers of trenches and laid millions of mines, like a gamer carefully setting traps, waiting for the enemy to step in. In numbers, Germany deployed 2,700 tanks, including Tiger I, Panther, and Ferdinand. The Soviets responded with nearly 5,000 T-34s and KV-1s. On paper, Tigers and Panthers looked superior, but in practice, they were like Ferraris at war. Powerful, expensive, but fragile and fuel-hungry. The T-34? More like the humble Honda Wave Alpha. Cheap, reliable, everywhere. July 5th. German artillery thundered. Tigers and Panthers rolled forward, but they immediately struck the Soviet defenses. Minefields, zigzag trenches, fortifications layered deep. Panthers broke down on their first day in combat. Tigers hit hard, but moved slowly. Meanwhile, T-34s swarmed from dugouts, striking, retreating, returning again and again, like angry bees stinging giant beasts. July 12th, Prokhorovka. Nearly 1,000 tanks collided in tight space. Smoke and dust reduced vision to zero. T-34s charged recklessly at close range, firing point blank, even ramming Tigers. Above, dive bombers screamed and artillery rained down, turning the plane into a seismic storm of metal. This wasn't a clean boxing match. It was a street brawl of steel. Chaos on an industrial scale. Some books describe Prokhorovka as the largest tank clash in history. 1,500 tanks head-to-head. The truth is smaller, but no less brutal. The battlefield became a steel graveyard, burned-out hulks scattered across the fields. This wasn't World of Tanks with a full server. It was real life, paid for in tens of thousands of lives. Meanwhile, in Italy, the Allies landed in Sicily. At the same time, the Soviets launched Operations Kutuzov and Rumyantsev, counterattacking from every side. Hitler panicked and ordered Citadel halted. From that moment, Germany shifted from attack to defense, never regaining the initiative on the Eastern Front. The cost was devastating. About 200,000 German troops and hundreds of tanks lost. Losses that could not be replaced. The Soviets bled heavily too, but their industry and reserves filled the gaps. After Kursk, the Red Army didn't just hold the line, it drove relentlessly forward, all the way to Berlin. The lesson of Kursk is clear. New technology without reliability is nothing more than an expensive showpiece. Layered defense can turn a sharp spear into a blunt knife. And in both war and life, durability, numbers, and preparation often outweigh a flashy knockout punch. The Tiger I was mighty, but in the end, it fell before a swarm of T-34s, the Wave Alphas of war. Proof that endurance wins.